right. The map is Kulas Ravine. Might be the only time we see this throughout the entire tournament. And we have Cool right there, top left, Azurg, Fruit Seller, a.k.a. And in the bottom left, we do have Eternal Prime. I will eternally be shocked that he didn't move those units back to Aceless.
Yes, indeed. Kulas Ravine. Great map, but a pretty rare map that we don't see this map.
You normally always see people take it out.
Yeah.
And in fact, a funny little story. I was actually out with you, Tasteless, when they called me to take out my maps, and I accidentally did not remove Kulas.
Because I kept looking at you while you're on the phone. I was saying, Desert Oasis. Get rid of Desert Oasis.
Well, I didn't remove Kulas, and then I got off the phone, and I was like,
oh my God, no!
But luckily for me, the universe saw fit to be kind to me, and Kulas was not drawn as one of my maps. Unfortunately for Cool, Kulas is one of his maps.
Here we go. He's going to scout him right away. So Protoss is going to get the intel.
Yep.
This is actually pretty early scout, too, for a Protoss player.
Indeed. Cool this game. We're definitely not going to see a hatchery first as gas goes up. And I am very interested to see what he has planned for this map. It can be very hard to defend on. Especially Colossus. They just walk up and down and just totally destroy your Expo. But, you know, Cool is actually very well known on the Korean server for loving mutas in every matchup, but especially ZVP. So I would not be surprised at all if he wants to go for a mutalist build. Now,
wouldn't be bad at all.
Yeah, the only problem with that is if they play a really well-played, like 8 or 9 Warp Gate off of expansion, or if they open with Phoenixes at all, you are going to get crushed. So you got to be very careful when you choose to actually go for the mutas. But I feel like that's probably what he's going to want to do because Robotech is so strong on Kulas Ravine.
I also know there's a guy's head down here. If you could get that Protoss guy to wake up over here,
oh,
you could
wow.
Look at that.
How much damage do you think he does?
I think he's huge, man.
Probably does more damage than Colossus.
Probably.
No, nothing does more damage than Colossus.
What are you talking about? Note the Protoss, again, going with the positioning here that is so strong for the Protoss in this matchup. Makes a small hallway that a Zealot can defend from. So, as you can see, he sees Lings are going to be out there right away. He gets his Zealot as late as possible. Meanwhile, Warp Gate upgrade, cha-ching, right there, and charged.
You are clairvoyant.
Thank you. Thank you for thinking I'm clairvoyant.
You're welcome.
Is he going to try to put a pylon here to buy any more time? Probably not going to happen. Anything you can do to buy some extra time, worth it. And this drone is going to be... Oh.
Ooh, look sneaky
at that.
Going to the gold base, I think.
I think you're right.
And
I like
cold
that.
glows. I would rather see him go to the other gold base.
Yeah, over here.
Far away. It's hard
to be a little
hit.
bit wiser.
But that's what he wants. Okay. Cool. You know, the Protoss base right now is looking like my breakfast. You just go right over here.
Show me.
2 waffles.
If that's what you see those as. Here we go. Multiple gateways.
Like on my Ego Tasteless.
Yeah, there's 2 Egos here.
Ah.
And then make it 3, man.
3? No, I only had 2. It used to look like my breakfast. No more.
No more. Now, you know what's funny about this? He's trying to carve a hole over here, but this could make this expansion very accessible. Zerg is doing an unorthodox and unconventional opener because he knows that this map does not favor Zerg at all against Protoss. It doesn't favor Zerg in general.
Really interesting. So it looks like he's actually... Okay, he's going to transfer drones down, as we see there, to his gold base.
It's pretty gold.
And I think he's just going to do a Ling Roach all-in. I think that's exactly what we're going to see.
Yeah,
just a 2 hatchery, right. Ling Roach all-in. And I actually... Kudos to Cool for trying this. This is actually really cool.
This is going to be really interesting if he does do a Ling Roach all-in, man.
Yeah.
That means this game's going to be short. It could end quickly, and it could be an effective strategy for people who want to learn how to play this difficult matchup on a map like this.
Yeah. But, again, this is a strategy you cannot use every time people catch on to it. You know, you have to use this sparingly. This is the type of thing that you use in a match, in a tournament to win. This is like a best-of-1 strategy. So if Cool uses this here, I don't know if he can use it next round if he has another Protoss on this map. You know, they're going to look at his VOD and say, oh, this is what you do here? Okay, this is stoppable.
Yep.
I'm going to know that this is going to come.
This is a strat that'll just get him to the round of 32.
But, hey, man, that type of strategy is actually one of my very favorite types.
Now, you know what's funny? As you can see, he's backed off. He's a little bit cautious He doesn't want to let his opponent walk up this way and spot his expansion. And oddly enough, for a Protoss player, he doesn't know he's actually digging a hole. Oh, by the way, Blink is on the way. He doesn't know that he's digging a hole that could actually allow the Zerg to have full access over here to this area. And now he knows.
But the Stalker's already up there. That is going to mess up what Cool was trying to do. He's not going to be able to kill the Rock quite as quickly. Oh, maybe the Stalkers are walking away here. Picking off as much as they possibly can. And, you know, he's going to have to make a lot of Zerglings because Stalkers, they own against Roaches pretty hard. You need to get that surround with the Zerglings, make them stop walking. Look at that, nice blink down. It looks like he wants to harass a little bit.
Whoa, he's got access over here now. I think he's going to have to blink back up here, but the angle would not favor him. The cooldown would not favor him as well. He does decide to go around the long way.
And, yeah, it looks like he will be able to hold pretty easily.
Not stasis, force field wall over here. And remember, the Zerg, okay, nice. He leaps up onto the high ground here.
And the thing is, Roaches don't have enough range to hit the Stalkers up there. Very nice, but the Spine Crawler does.
When I see that range of the Spine Crawler, I wonder why it can't hit flying units. But that is going to force those Stalkers back. And if the Zerg holds on to this, there's not a whole lot that he's going to be able to do. He's getting chased down there. Nice force field. Completely tight wall, but actually not killing as many Zerg units as he would have wanted to. What do we have, 4-gate or 3-gate?
You know,
3-gate.
There's two different things I'd love to see here from the Protoss player. I'd love to see either Immortals or Dark Templars. This guy's just on, not layer tech.
He doesn't have enough mana to force field that any further. He's just going to keep backing up. And he's going to force him down here. And these forces are getting weaker and weaker here. Let's see, is he calling in more, he's just calling in more Stalkers and Zealots. Another kind of useless force field there. And he's taking some pretty heavy hits here. He's getting these Roaches farther and farther down. Right now, our FruitDealer, generally known as Cool, is doing a great job. Finally, we're seeing Blink used here in the micro battle. He wasn't really touching that before. He was almost like,
oh, this is huge. Blinks away, very nice.
All the sentries are gone.
Oh, no, this is really bad. It looks like Eternal may be losing right here. Beautiful attack by Cool. Such a cool strategy.
It's so cool.
Oh, Probes just falling like they're nothing. And Cool has shown us, hey, this is one way you can beat a Protoss.
That's going to be G and another G. I don't know why I said it like that. That's going to be GG. There's no way he can recover. Wow, Eternal Prime beaten with an unorthodox style on a map that he's not supposed to win on. You are cool.
Wow.
I know.
He knows it, man. Look at him.
He said, thank you. Yeah, yes.
Oh,
yes. A lot of personality here at the GSL.
That's
achievement accomplished. That
beat a Protoss on Close Ravine. That is an achievement.
Crushing defeat here for his opponent, Eternal Prime, hoping to move on.
Eternal,
but not everybody.
Happy.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you know, not everybody can move on. Our heart does go out to him, though. I look forward to seeing him in the next tournament. He did face one of the favorites here, so what are you going to do?
No, I mean, Cool. Such a great Zerg. I think we're going to get to see him go so far. I would be surprised if he does not make top 4. The guy is just so good, so talented, so skilled, as we just saw there. He has all these different builds he can use. He was actually a really good StarCraft 1 pro gamer.
Yeah,
People
don't
really remember because he was on Estro. You know, that's, I'm going to say it, you know, back then Estro not the best team.
Yeah.
So a lot of their players don't get remembered for the skill they really did have. But really a truly good player at RTS overall.
All right, guys, we hope you submitted some questions because we're going to be doing this live in just a minute here, this interview.
Gonna ask Cool some questions. I love that guy, man. He's just so good on that new team, TSL. Pretty exciting. With Tester and Clyde, old pro gamers as well.
Very powerful force to be reckoned with. They really could rival Prime. I mean, Prime has numbers and more organizational skill, but I mean, Tester, Clyde, and Cool, also known as FruitDealer, the Fruit Dealers.
That's a good team name.
That's right. They pull up in the GOMTV studio in the fruit dealing truck. I mean, those are very good players. So I'm curious to see what the future of this is going to be. We're going to cut to a commercial here in just a little bit.
And do an interview.
And when I get back, I'm going to try to make sure my headphones are on the right side of my head, not having my backwards. I was like, God, this... You know that when you put headphones on backwards, like, this feels weird. It feels,
and then I
in my ears.
Switch them around.
And you realize that I had the microphone on this side.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be going to a commercial break whenever the Korean commentators have wrapped it up. I am Tasteless, and with me is Artosis. Check out thehandsomenerd.com to buy some cool esports stuff. And check out EG's site, the team I'm on, IdraMe, and, of course, many others, Inca, Machine, and Justin Wong, many other players. And, of course, special thanks to our sponsors at Intel and TG Sambo. Wouldn't be possible without them.